Make sure everything's all good and up and running here. We got game audio looking like it's doing its thing, which is always a plus. Mic audio looks like it's doing its thing, which, you know, is a plus. Let's work on that YouTube preview here, shall we? Yeah, there we go. We are good to go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. It's Jubilee Day. Jubilee is the featured 5-star champ this week. She is brand new, and I would very much like to get my hands on a copy, wind up being top 300. So that is what we are doing tonight. Featured arena, featured grind here. I am currently sitting at something almost 22 mil, which is really good. My estimate is that she's going to go for probably 40. New champions have been going for about anywhere between 35 and 40. Spider-Ham went for that much. And both iHulk and iBomb went for about as much. And I figure she's probably going to go for about as much as well. She has not had glowing reviews, to say the least, putting it gently. And I would be shocked if she winds up going for more than like iBomb or Spider-Ham. So that all having been said, I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. But that's what we're going to be doing here tonight. And just starting off with some of the 6-stars here. Before we get too far along, though, I do want to say big howdy, big welcome to all you guys here tonight, as well as to the newest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. Got plenty of cool stuff coming down the pipes. Had a crystal opening today. I've got a big rank up video that's coming out tomorrow or Sunday, depending on how soon that gets through the editing bay, and then some gameplay stuff next week. So always something coming down the pipe. Always something coming down the pipe. So please do ring that notification bell if you get the chance, when you get the chance, and stay on top of stuff as that drops. Want to say big howdy, big shout out to Marm. Marm is the first. Saying, you're good, Rob. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Responding to the mic and audio checks, I'm assuming. Much appreciated, bud. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. It's really freaky to say that it is Friday, but it is, in fact, Friday. Day 1 of WandaVision. That is the comment over here on the left. With no spoilers, if you've seen it, and this is going to be completely spoiler-free for at least through mid next week. What'd you think? I wound up binging both episodes, so I'm very much looking forward to next week's installment. They released 2 today, and then 1 a week after this. And that's as much as I'm going to say about that for now. In addition to, I enjoyed it. There we go. We'll say that. That's all I'm going to say about that for right now. But if you've seen it, let me know what you thought. Again, no spoilers. Spoilers will wind up being either blocked or removed or any of that, just because, you know, keep it spoiler-free for those of most of the rest of everybody who has not yet seen it day 1. Let me know in the chat. Let me know down in the comment section if you're watching this after the fact. And then we'll go from there. Hey, Shazam stopping in saying, Rob, what's good, Shazam? Happy Friday, bud. Good to see you. How's everything going with you this fine day? Now, I don't know about you guys, but this week has just absolutely flown by. It is absolutely insanely flown by. Like, I blink on Sunday night, and I'm like, oh, hey, you know, it's Sunday, and now it's like, oh, hey, now it's Tuesday, and then I blink, and I'm like, hey, it's Friday now. The week's done. We're already on day 2 of the Jubilee Arena. I was off last night, but was punching in a bunch of points. So that is how I'm sitting at 22 mil currently. Again, looking to get to about 40 Just be on the safe side. Again, I would be surprised if she's goes for more than 30 something, but 40 to be safe. I really do think that people are going to wind up going more for Strife, just based off of the original write-up that he got, as well as, you know, we were able to actually fight the dude in Event Quest, so we can actually see what we're going to be getting our hands on. So I think that's where most of the interest is going to be. But them's the stats, guys. Them's the stats. Shazam saying, how's it going? Very well. Very, very well. Andy, Rob rhymes with Rob. Yes, it does. If you stub your toe, it's going to smart like heck. It's going to throb a bit. It's like the cartoons where, like, I don't know, Tom hits his thumb with a hammer or something, and his thumb winds up, like, I don't know, inflating 10 times its normal size. Yep. Also, those crystals were brutal. Yeah. Yeah. If it wasn't for 2020 being an amazing year for crystal openings, yeah. I definitely deserved that bit of, comeuppance isn't the right word. That bit of balance. Marm 100%ed uncollected EQ and opened a 5-star, got Taskmaster. Not a bad champ. Mostly a synergy champ at this point, but he's not bad in his own right. Pairs up very well with White Widow, pairs up very well with Black Widow, and arguably gives Hawkeye one of his 2 best synergies between Taskmaster and Tigra. So I mean, if you ever want to run a Hawkeye competitively, and that's not a joke, that's not a meme, he can be used competitively. Yeah, Taskmaster's solid, so there we go. It's going good with the Shazam. First week of college was not good. What's new? Oh, rip. But WandaVision was so good. Nice. Yeah, well, best luck with the college experience there, bud. If you don't mind my asking, are you in college locally, or did you go off to college someplace? Because that adds a whole nother dimension to everything too. You know, because of course it's, you know, the new school, a new setting and whatnot. But if it's like a new town, new digs and all that too. And it says the word you're looking for is swollen. Yeah, but it's the same way, right? So swollen just means like it. Well, I mean, all right. So I feel dumb trying to explaining it, because obviously everybody here knows. Yeah, swollen when it's bigger too. But in the cartoons, right, after it like swells up, then it's always like has that like heart beating too. It's all big and cherry red and whatnot because it hurts. Anyway, Rob rhymes with throb. Not ranking up another skill? Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I mean, the synergy, all he needs to be is fresh out of the box, and that's it. But outside of that, you know, I'm trying to look for a silver lining. Yeah, I'm looking for a silver lining. Congrats on the 100% EQ, though. It's really good. You got that done with a couple weeks to spare, too. It's nice having that done and off your plate. I got a good bit here to do still myself. And I do forget, I have not yet done the week 2 tokens yet either. It's not that I'm avoiding it, and it's not that it's not manageable, I'll say. But it's monotonous as heck. So I'll get around to it before that card expires, which is when does this all expire for round 1? The end of the week, right? By what, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days. Yeah. Lovely. I gotta say, I mean, the idea for the monthly quest is decent. It's all right. I'd say it's there, right? But the execution, and especially how they presented the monthly quest to the community, in terms of like, this is what you need to do and this is how you do it, has just been freaking awful. Marm, just block the text. We'll give people a warning. We'll give people a warning. But I mean, if they've been warned and they keep posting spoilers or whatnot, then yeah, they get in the boot. For today, at least. This is a spoiler-free zone. No spoilers here. Spoilers suck. Appreciate it, bud. I suppose the other news today, on a somewhat unrelated note, is that Disneyland canceled the annual pass for people. Now, me being a SoCal native in Los Angeles, with Disneyland being an hour drive away or so, kind of sucks. I mean, I understand it, but it's still, that sucks. Always something. So for you guys here in chat, are you going to be going for Jubilee? And if so, what flavor? Because, I mean, the 3-star is the milestone, right? So I think most people who do arena milestones would wind up getting at least the 3-star flavor. But her being a new champ and all that too, and especially a fan favorite, it's always interesting gauging the interest. Because when I was looking at YouTube yesterday, right, I was really surprised how many YouTubers are going for her in arena. I think Ilac's going for her, Katie Candy's going for her, Max is going for her. A number of others from what I've seen. I'm going for her. I mean, fortunately, there's 300 spots, so just because, you know, a number of people are going for her doesn't mean that's not indicative that it's gonna be a high score, but still, it's an interesting observation. A little bit of a kicky, punchy. Black Knight stopping in saying, "Yo, Rob, is it going?" It is, in fact, going. Thank you for asking. How's it going, Black Knight? Happy Friday, my bud. Hope you are doing well. Do this, do this, do this. And this. And this, and this, and this. So, I wanted to say this because I'm going to be probably posting a video on it later on. But it's a follow-up to the Jubilee Synergy video I made a little bit earlier, right? Being a part of the CCP, I've been talking with some of the people behind the scenes about Jubilee Synergy. And the Too Long Didn't Read version of it is that if you run OG Wolverine as a horseman, he does more damage without the Jubilee Synergy than with the Jubilee Synergy. which is pretty weird, right? Pretty weird. Like, you know, the synergy is supposed to actually help buff a character, right? And yet, so they're looking at it. We're looking at it. See if it's either just a one-off fluke on my part, or if it's something bigger, some underlying nonsense. But that'd be really interesting to find out, because if it's an underlying thing, it could potentially, I don't know, it depends. It depends on the root cause of it. If it's the synergies that are causing it, that could be potentially problematic. Or if it's just specifically those characters, then that's a lot easier to nail down. Either which way. Hoping to get to the bottom of that pretty quick. Demani is stopping in. Saying howdy, Rob. Howdy, chat. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Jubilee 5-star feature to push. How's it going? I gotta say, it's really nice being back in the chair here doing an arena grind. I have been trying to mix up the live streams just a little bit, doing a bunch of different things. A little bit of arena grind, a little bit of variant a while ago, a little bit of monthly quests, Cavalier. But today is arena grinding day, and it's nice. It's really nice getting back into the swing of things, especially since we haven't had a brand new featured champ in a month, which for this game is pretty significant. Doing good. Did a stream a little bit ago for the first time in like 8 months. Was a good time. Nice. There you go. Welcome back. Coming off of that stream, you have plans to do another one? And if so, how soon? Because I'm sorry to say I did wind up missing it earlier, but if you're going to be streaming again here in the next coming day or days, whatever it winds up being, I'd be very interested to check that out. Andy, yes, it's true. I am one of the few people that actually enjoys doing arena. Like the other modes are fun for what they are, right? So I would say that arena is my favorite. Probably variant, story content, monthly quests, AQ, and then AW in that order. I take it back. Variant first, then arena. Variants is just always so much fun. For the most part. That one path in Variant 5 where you need that one-star Hulk, or that's just complete crock, bad game design. Which is such a shame. The rest of that variant was amazing, but just that one path just sucked. Because it completely takes away skill. It takes all the skill away, and it's completely RNG. But that's beating a dead horse. J-Rock stopping in and saying, "How's the grind going?" J-Rock, it is going very well, very well. Pushing 23 mil currently. I'm going for about 40, I'd say. I'd be surprised if she winds up going for more than 30 something. Mid to high 30s, but I just want to give myself as much padding as possible, so I'm shooting for 40. But how's it going? How are you? Virendra stopping in, saying, "Your thumbnails are nice." Well, thank you muchly. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Trying to do at least one live stream a week. Nice. Nice. Good on you, bud. Good on you. It's Variant 4 I'm thinking of? Okay. I'm losing track of my time. I'm losing track of myself there. Variant 4. The fun one where it's staggered. 6 stars, 5 star, 4 star, 3 star, 2 star, 1 star. Armand stopping and saying, "Hello, sir." What's good, Armand? How's everything? Remember people spending hundreds of units on a 1 to 2 star crystal just for a chance at a 1-star Hulk? Yeah, and how dumb is that? Not only that, but the 1-stars have such a reduced drop rate compared to the better 2-stars. It's such a gotcha mechanic. In a game that it's already rife with gotcha mechanics, that one's just cruel. So what's the deal with the new Scarlet Witch? They delayed her since WandaVision hadn't come out yet. Why hadn't they released her with the new bundles today? That makes no sense to me. You got me, dude. You got me. I really don't know. Because I understand. On one hand, I understand not having 2 champions in December, right? So you had enough time for Spider-Ham, and then it got to be all the different various holidays, and then following it up with New Year. So it would have been really busy to try and cram another new champ in there. That having been said, and since everybody was already on board with that and knew about that, why they teased Sigil Witch in there in the first place is anybody's guess. I don't know. I don't know. And why she wasn't around today, I don't know. Why she isn't the January champ, I don't know. None of this makes any sense to me. So, I mean, I'm hoping we see her at some point, right? She looked like an interesting enough character, just based off of the data mined abilities, and then just, you know, fighting against her all those times in the monthly quest. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Graham just wanted a quick cash grab for people who wanted a 5-star Scarlet Witch Classic. Yep. That's pure, straight, and simple. That's what that Scarlet Witch crystal was. Which everybody saw coming. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I mean, it's a very, very easy thing to have speculated was going to happen. I said that on this live stream last week. I know a number of other content creators speculated as much either on Twitter or their own streams, and lo and behold, here we are. Surev stopping in and saying, hey Rob, how many 6-stars do you have? Well, first off, how's it going? Happy Friday. Friday my time. Happy Friday and or Saturday, depending on where all you guys are. I know this time of night it varies. Either which way. It's good to see you and good to see everybody else too. How many 6-stars do I have though? I'm going to say probably 80. Ish. 80-ish pushing 90 maybe. Hanging in there, Armand. I am hanging in there. Really do appreciate the top 300 cutoff instead of the top 150 because that actually allows for sleep. I was joking about that on a little bit ago with somebody else, is that now that the cutoffs are what they are, it's like you can actually like go to bed. You can actually put the phone down and stop playing for a bit when you're doing a featured grind. It's so nice. I mean, it's what it always should have been. It should never have gotten to the point where it did, where you literally have to play the game non-stop for 3 days to get a brand new 5-star. But, lo and behold, here we are. Maybe she'll be the new reward for the EQ Legend runs. That's a solid guess. That is a solid guess. What the update is with that, I don't know. I thought that was going to be a January thing, but apparently not. It's a nice lazy Saturday afternoon for me. Good. Enjoy it. It's the best kind. Best kind of weekend. Hoping to have one of those myself here tomorrow, too. But then again, tomorrow is a community day for Pokemon Go, so I may actually go out and get a little bit of fresh air for a spell. Catch some of those Machops. It's amazing. Hope you're doing good. Happy weekend. Much appreciated, bud. Much appreciated. And yeah, my account here has been extremely blessed with really nice RNG for unique 6-star drops. So I'm very, very thankful. Very thankful. Nice thing about the community days tomorrow are that they're still on that, what, 6-hour stretch from, was it 10 a.m. to, was it 4 p.m. local time? Which is also the other nice thing, that it's local time. They used to do that where it's just like, all right, it's this 4 hours wherever in the world you are, and deal with it if it's like late at night. So it's nice that it's local time. Shiny Machop is just green. Yeah, but it's been an elusive shiny as a thing. So I already do have one that I just found in the wild a while back. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time at it. Just enough to get, you know, enough. Basically, there's 2 more shinies for Machoke and Machamp. But it's, what, payday for the community day move, right? Which is a dark type. And it's nice. I mean, I get that they're doing a bunch of, like, exclusive moves for what, Great League, Master League, whatnot. I don't do any of the competitive battling, so that so like movesets like that where it isn't same type doesn't really do much for me for like raids or whatnot, so I'm probably not gonna go crazy with that either. But get some Machop candy, because Machamps are still super useful, especially the shadow ones. But that is me rambling about Pokemon Go for 5 minutes right there. How many points do you need for the Jubilee? I'm going for 40 mil. I'm assuming that her cutoff is going to be mid to high 30s, just like Spider-Ham was, just like Immortal Abomination was, just like Immortal Hulk was. Jubilee being a new champ is nice. They'll boost it a little bit. But since she hasn't been very well received, that's my guess. 40 to be safe. What's a special move? Payday, I think, which is a dark type. Give him... Machamp's a bit of a fighting chance against all the Mewtwo's that abuse him. Payday is normal? Oh, then maybe I'm wrong. Let me look that up. Payback? Maybe? Sorry, I hit the mic. Let's find this out. Bum, bum, bum. Payback, that's what it is. Not payday, payback. So I mean, it's gonna be nice to have, and if you've got like a Machamp that's like mid to high 90s, it may be worth unlocking the second ability to give him the that dark type, but still probably wouldn't beat what, submission, counter, cross chop, one of those, whatever the big razzle dazzle fighting move is. Do you know the week 2 rewards for Epic of this arcade quest? No, I think the rewards are the same as last week, right? Like if you still do the mutant path, right? You still get the same loot. I'm assuming. It's nice to see the RNG given a positive outcome for a change. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, RNG definitely does does whatever the heck it wants, right? RNG giveth, RNG taketh away. PP stopping in, part of the Raiders of the Lost Taz Immortal. Well, what's good, PP? Much appreciated, bud. Thank you for the raid there, bud. Is all good. Is all good. How's Taz's stream? Because Taz is going for Jubilee as well, I think, right? 4,000 6-star shards and a 5-star class awakening. Really? I completely missed the class awakening. 4,000 6-star shards. I remember the awakening. That's. I'll take that. Still looking for that mutant awakening gem. Hey, Taz, stopping in, part of the Raiders of the Last Taz Immortal raid. What's good, bud? How are ya? How's everything? Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream, everybody who is just coming by, stopping by right now, or if you're just tuning in, I am going for top 300 for Jubilee. I'm sitting at, what, 24 mil? 23? Something like that right now. Pushing for about 40. It should be enough. Give me enough padding. Pushing 25. Very cool. So, you know, fingers crossed. We'll see. If it's 2,000 6-star shards, then I have no idea anymore. I have no idea. I think I might be getting confused with the solo objectives, where it's like if you do 16, get 16 tickets or whatever, that's where you get the 4,000 shards from the most difficult Cavalier difficulty, whatever. Something like that. Nah, next week we get a full featured 5-star and 5K 6-star shards for legendary. Okay. That's what it is. Again, a really fun concept for a side quest, but so confusingly convoluted for no good reason. Like, there's just info and prizes and stuff all over the place, and there's no clear, straightforward explanation. Or just a bunch of extra bells and whistles thrown in for purely for the sake of having extra bells and whistles. Stop the side quest once you get the 4K 6-star shard. Save the rest of the tokens for weeks 3 and 4. Yes, that is a very good chunk of advice. It's a heck of a mouthful of a rude name. Thanks to PP. Yeah, but PP's like that. Meme master PP over here. Hey, and Jacob stopping in. Jacob saying, "What's up, Rob and PP?" What's good, Jacob? Happy Friday, bud. Hope you're doing well. Hope the week has found you well. I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. I'm looking forward to the weekend. It is definitely an end to a week. Definitely end to a week. If you can do the legendary one, total rewards can be 10,000 5-star shards, 1 featured 5-star, and 11,000 6-star shards in the whole quest. Yeah. Those 6-star shards are nice. It's nice. It's really nice. Plus, combine that with the 6-star shards you get from the side quest, the monthly quest, Cavalier and what is it, Master or whatever. How you describe the side event is kind of like how arcades are, though. So I guess it's working like intended. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but at least the arcades, like, I don't know. Like, if you're playing, they at least tell you which way to go, or at least give you the gist of what you're supposed to do. You know? Or at least, because it's still arcades, they're still keeping things simple. There aren't like 8 different like items or power-ups or tokens or something. It's like you got your dude, you got your health, and maybe you got like an energy bar, and that's it. You got like a refill that you can get with either like street pizza or what have you. And there you go. I am talking about Turtles in Time. That is like the crux of my arcade experience. Healthy bit of Street Fighter, healthy bit of Mortal Kombat, mostly Turtles in Time. PP, I'm thinking of caramel walnut cookies for tonight. Thoughts? I mean, that's, yeah, you guys decide. You guys decide. I'm not going to get in the middle of that. Wasted some tokens, and now I can't get all the rewards. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. I'm sorry to hear. Kind of mad that 2,000 from the quest puts me 500 off a 6-star. You're so close. You're so close. I mean, that's 2 5-star dupes away, so that's pretty close, right? That's pretty close. So that's still something. Who is my current favorite champ, Rob? So current favorite champ to play still is Elsa. Elsa Bloodstone, hands down, still my MVP. So much fun to play. Her fluid animations are ridiculously useful kit. Definitely Elsa. Second best would probably Storm Pyramid X. She's got a really fun rotation too. Or Spider-Ham. Dragon Man's up there as well. And it's nice. It's nice that there actually are a healthy enough variety of champs that are fun to play. It's not like this is like the token fun champ, right? And everybody else is Morningstar, you know? But yeah, still Elsa. Still Elsa. What about you? Actually, for all you guys in chat, who is your favorite champ to play? Lefty stopping in saying, yo, what's good, Lefty? How's it going, bud? How are you? How's the week finding you here? It's kind of like, why put in 3 different arcade machines if the only one is the optimal option? It seems like there's only there to confuse people and then cheat them out of all the rewards. My only guess, like what they should have done, and this is what they should have done, keep the 3 different arcades, right? Because that's fun. You got 3 different arcades, but each different arcade is a different difficulty level. And you gotta like clearly specify that each arcade cabinet is a different difficulty level. That's how you do it, right? So pick whichever cabinet like you can actually realistically handle and tackle, and then just run with that. Instead of like, yeah, these are all the same, but you can only do this one if you really want the loot. It's annoying. Alright, Robo Boy. Taz digging the Hulkbuster. Nice. Hulkbuster is a lot of fun. Solid rework post buff. Armand going with Sunspot. Nice. I like that. Marm going for Domino. Very cool. Yeah, Domino is tried and true favorite too. Mojo is so strong and handsome. Well, I'm not gonna refute that. Not gonna agree with you, but you know, to each their own. Venom's one of the faves. Damage, the way he moves, and the character model. Yeah, another fantastic post buff. I'm really bummed out because I can't say that Daredevil Netflix is like that for me. Daredevil, of course, being my favorite Marvel character. His rework is a rework, but he isn't like as much fun or like as crazy useful, say, as Venom or the Magnetos or Hulkbuster or whomever. People Snap stopping in and saying, finally, the champ has come back to Rob vonShoe stream. What's good, PC? Happy Friday, bud. How's everything? And Roberto. Hello, everyone. Hope you all are having a great time. I second that. I hope you guys are having a most wonderful time. It's always cool getting to hang out with you guys here for the live streams. Always do appreciate that. Especially here on a Friday. Falcon with lurk mode engaged. Appreciate that, Falcon. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Just give me all that loot. Just fork it over. Just fork over the loot. Appreciate it. Okay, thanks. So I'm really hoping to wake up Vision here from the featured 6-star at some point. We still have what, 60 days at least on the featured 6-star. And Vision is very high up on the wish list for waking up. Like, it would still be cool to get an APOC for the first time. That would be very nice. I would very much enjoy APOC. But there are so many more champions that would be nice to get woken up. Like Vision, like Longshot, Mr. Fantastic, Daredevil. So many champs. So we'll see. We'll see. Still got some time to save. Scrimp and save. But, you know, that'd be cool. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Mullet Man stopping in and saying, same, Marm. Well, very cool. What's up, Mullet Man? If only I could sell 5 stars. Yeah, at this point, there's really no reason you can't sell 5 stars. Like, they did that originally just so, like, I don't know, just you couldn't accidentally do it. Back in the day where selling a 5-star was a single button press instead of like 4. But I mean, come on. Not only are 5 stars not even the meta anymore, there is that still like 4 button combo prompt you got to go through to sell a 5-star. So just take off the kid gloves. Just let us burn our roster if we want to. Get them 6-star shards. Because the thing is, I mean, even if you do sell like a 565 5-star champ, right, you're still not going to get anywhere near enough 6-star shards to be able to adequately get enough to just like break the game with 6-star champs. Like, not even remotely close. Give me a sec while I just plug in the charger there. Cheers, all. I mean, obviously, my mantra this whole time, way back since year 1, since I realized my mistake, yeah, just don't sell characters in the first place. Especially now that there's like almost 200 champions in game. Like, the odds of you pulling them again later on, just in case you need them for something, basically slim to nil, or extremely costly. Roberto says, you going for Jubilee? I'm going for 1 to 5. I am. I'm pushing for about 40 mil ballpark. If I can do more, I'm going to do more, but 40 I think should be pretty squared away. Best of luck to you with the 1 to 5 grind. Get them shards. Somebody else's spider pig broken. Whenever I try and view him or add him to my team, my game just crashes. Funnily enough, I mean, yes, that is a known bug. That is a big known bug. Funnily enough, it doesn't crash for me. Like when I run Spider-Ham offensively, it so far has worked and continues to work. So I don't know. It must either be a provider thing or a device thing, I'm assuming. Or maybe I just haven't broken him adequately enough yet. Yeah, put that on the to-do list. Break the spider pig. How dare you not press low power mode? I would, I just don't want my screen to be like yellow. Because I've done that, and then it's like, not only does nothing work anymore, but then like the screen is basically unviewable and you're just having a bad time. I'd rather not ride the remaining 20% off into the sunset. It's still too early too. We're only 45 minutes into the stream here. We're going for a while. And be like, well, sorry guys, we're gonna sit here twiddling our thumbs for a bit while my phone decides to wake up. I like how there's a 4-button process for selling champs, but a 1-button process to awaken them with an awakening gem. Yeah, seriously, don't mess up. Don't mess up. Because then you're at the mercy of Kabam support. And so I will say this. I have contacted Kabam support twice in the last 4 years to try and undo something I'd accidentally done, and both times Kabam support came through. They were able to fix the thing I'd accidentally pressed, and got that taken care of. It was a generic awakening on. I think I accidentally hit it on I think Mordo or somebody, and I wanted to use it on Magic later on, and they were able to walk that back. And the other one was a 3 to 4 rank up gem, I think. And yeah, I mean, so long as you immediately contact support right after it happens and you don't play the character you accidentally ranked up or woke up or whatever, then it has worked out pretty well for me, at least. Obviously, it's support, so your mileage may vary, but it would be remiss of me not to say that was my experience. Wish you couldn't sell 4 stars, or regret selling my 4 stars, and now I don't have ISO. Yeah, I think it's an important lesson for everybody to learn their own way at their own point, right? Like I sold all of my 1 stars and chunk of 2 stars when I started getting my first 4 stars, right? Because I was like, I don't need these anymore. And then, lo and behold, I did. And I was like, well, poop. That was back in the day when we were still looking at like the first 100 champions instead of the first 200. So like last year, basically, the way they're releasing champs. I like how we used to just be able to parry, and now we have to re-parry. Tri-parry coming soon. That is a thing. That is a thing. Which is really dumb, but that actually legitimately is a thing. It doesn't have a name yet. So I don't know if it's going to be like tri-parry or trip-parry. Probably trip-parry. Just because the running P sounds rolls off your tongue a little bit easier. But it's a thing. It's pretty few and far between where you would need to do that. But basically, anytime that you have a champ that has energy attacks combined with, Mighty Charge, right? That's when you would need to do a triple parry. Mr. Smoke stopping in saying, hello, Rob. Hello, chat. What's good, Mr. Smoke? Happy Friday, bud. Good to see you. How's everything going? Grady says, pew pew pew, drive by like. Much appreciated, Grady. Good to see you, bud. Hope you are well, and if I don't get the chance to say so later on, I hope you have a most excellent weekend. Well, man, sold my 4 stars yesterday for 5 stars and opened 5 stars. They'll give me back 4 stars. Wait, what? Sold my 4 stars yesterday for 5 stars and opened the 5 stars. Will they give me back the 4 stars? No. No, you're out of luck. Yeah, as soon as you sell one champ and then do anything else, then they're just gone. Because then the resources are in your stash, and if you use anything from shards to ISO to gold or whatever, it's gone. That's what I'm saying. Like, the only way that it works is like you stop playing your game immediately and reach out to support. Then they would be able to like do something, because there's not a whole lot of extra like backlog, gameplay backlog for them to sift through and accounting and whatnot. Accidentally awakened iBomb, contacted support immediately, but for whatever reason they didn't accept my security answers even after I went. That's so dumb, Demadius. That is so dumb. I mean, if you had to accidentally awaken a champ, you could do so much worse than Immortal Abomination. Not optimal, obviously. Huge bummer still. But at least he's a good character. Need to figure out how to look up the security answers to use my 2017 rank up gems. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you would. You would assume that all you would have to do is just like log in and reset your password, and that should be sufficient, right? But now with everybody in their like 3 layers of security, it's just kind of silly. Come on, Corgi. Come on, Cord. Thank you. Yep. Always gotta be careful when Dex in that special one. Make sure the timing's up. Just checking in on my fellow streamers before streaming myself. Nice. You gonna be doing arena or content? If you're streaming later on, once wrap up here in a couple hours time, see about raiding you. Sure, I'm gonna bring him up anyway. He's useful. Just sucks I used a gem when he was about to come out of the feature 5-star. Yes, yes, that's the catch. That's the gotcha. So truth be told, for me, speaking of iBomb and Awakening gems, I am sitting on a Science Awakening gem for iBomb. I am probably not going to be opening up any more featured 5 stars, save for the freebie one we get later on from side content. So the odds of me waking up iBomb naturally that way is pretty slim, but I'm ready. I'm ready. Probably some arena, maybe some content, little of this, little of that. Just a dabble. Nice, bud. So, just with the show of hands, who here has seen WandaVision? No spoilers. No spoilers. Who here has seen WandaVision? I know it's not even been out a day yet, but the internet is dark and full of spoilers. So I wound up binging it myself here day one. So again, this is a spoiler-free stream. Will stay spoiler-free for at least until like mid next week, or right before episode 3 comes out. But it's fun. That's my too long didn't read. It's fun. It'll be fun to see where they go. It's also nice to see a freaking new Marvel MCU content. Right? Like, there hasn't been anything since Spider-Man. Because everything else has gotten, like, postponed. So, I mean, the first time that the opening, like, Marvel Studios credits roll, I'm like, yeah. Which is really fun. It's really fun. The Marvel Studios fanfare has quickly, oh crap, quickly gotten up there with like the old Fox fanfare in front of like Star Wars and whatnot, where it's like you hear the fanfare, you know what you're getting into, you know the fun times you're about to have, and it just kind of like, you know, builds up the excitement a little bit. Thoughts on Sunspot? Just pulled 6-star and I like him. Just a bit clunky to play. Hashtag Mutant Tier 4 CC Drought. I like Sunspot. He is very... he gets the job done. He gets the job done. He's one of the last few champs that has a fairly straightforward playstyle, which is nice. That having been said, if you're torn between the 5-star to rank up to 565 or the 6-star to take up Unawakened, take up the 5-star. Take up the 5-star, get him woken up, throw in the 206 stones, max him out. He's going to be so, like, immediately more useful than the 6-star would be, just because his awakened ability is super, super useful. I mean, not even just prestige-wise, like, actually useful. But he's nice. He's nice. He's got some really good synergies, too. I'll give him that. Oh. But like I said, just very one-dimensional. Not in a bad way, just what it is. And there we go, things down. And answer your question as far as WandaVision, watch the first 2 episodes that are out, intrigued but not impressed. That's fair. That is fair. Demadius has not seen them yet, but hopefully tonight. Yeah, go for it. If you got the time, go for it. Each episode is like 40 minutes, something like that, 40, 45 minutes, something like that. PP has seen both WandaVision episodes. There's not much to spoil unless you've read a lot of the comics already. There is always that. And it's always interesting to, just as a whole, for comic book films or shows or whatnot, how much they actually choose to adapt and how much they improvise with or modify, right? It's like I know the story that they're pulling from, right? But they change enough of it where it kind of changes the story a little bit. Sometimes for the better, sometimes not. That always keeps it interesting. But we'll see. We'll see. Uh-oh. I like the new Lucasfilm intro sequence with all the iconic helmets flashing in red and blue. Lucasfilm talks to take over Star Wars again. Really? I heard that he may be coming back to the franchise in some capacity, but I have not heard that he would be coming back to helm the entire thing. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm glad to hear that he's coming back in some capacity, but I think that there are other people who have earned the shot to run Star Wars and have the youth still that can stick with it for the foreseeable future, you know? So we'll see. I like the new Lucasfilm intro for the Disney Plus shows. Like in front of Mandalorian is a lot of fun. I don't think I'd be happy if they replaced like the original fanfares or added it to like the original trilogy or the prequels or whatnot. But I think that's also just me being old. Each minute is 30 minutes with 15 minutes of credits. Yeah. So that's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler. So I will comment on that because it does not spoil. So there's a credit sequence. Like once the show ends, there's a credit sequence that's animated. Just like every Marvel movie has like an animated end credits scene, right? Where it's like thematically in line with, you know, whatever the movie was. Like Iron Man has a bunch of, you know, tech blueprint drawings, right? Spider-Man has like the, I don't know, 2000s teen punk thing going on. WandaVision has its own thing, right? But because it's also a Disney Plus show, then you've got like 10 minutes of just like crediting everybody who ever touched it with every sort of localization ever attached to it as well, just in, you know, Helvetica on a black background. So yes, it's about it's about 15 minutes of credits. Saying the same thing. So you've got the animated one that says, you know, it's directed by so-and-so, and it's starring Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany and everybody else. It's like, cool. And then it's like, we just finished that, and it's like, directed by so-and-so. I'm like, we just saw that. Stop it. Welp. That incinerate just snuck up on me. Suppose we can jump over and take care of that AQ nonsense real quick. I think you just like press the summon everybody button, because I'm like, my path is pretty good. So this path right here is Mighty Charge, which is very annoying. And reparry comes in handy in spades. Go do that. Just getting this all good and taken care of. So I heard a fun behind the scenes story that in Age of Ultron they wanted to do Grey Hulk. Like when Scarlet Witch puts the not mind curse, but like screws with the Hulk, that they wanted to do Grey Hulk right there, but it would have been too confusing with Hulk just randomly changing colors, so they didn't. I'm like, I got 3 charges left. I can't survive another parry. We'll just keep that simple. And we did. We got there. Path clear. And then Lori knows what they're going to do with Red Hulk, if ever. Because, I mean, they got the actor there. He's established. But, I don't know. Waver will stopping in and saying, "Hi, is this the place I can come to get my shoe shined?" Yeah, take a seat over there. We'll get somebody over to accommodate your shoe shine momentarily. But, till then, you are more than welcome to just hang out and gab for a bit. How's it going? I know a guy who knows a guy who met a guy who knows somebody who may or may not have a shoe shine kit. We only do shoe vonning here. I see what you did. I see what you did. I'm shoe vonShoe. Boy. So I had a thought. With the Strife Arena coming out in 2 weeks, it may not be a bad idea to finally crack into some of those new solo crystals. Because I haven't touched those at all since the end of like week 1 of them existing in game. So I've got a fair number saved up. That may actually help that Strife Arena a little bit too, because that one I assume is going to be a lot worse. Dang, Falcon, you've been busy. You've been busy. Kudos to you for not only washing, but folding and putting away the laundry all in one fell swoop. I am guilty of doing one, but not all 3 at the same time. Usually winds up being a multiple day process. It's like, hey, I washed these. They're in the dryer throw them back in a laundry basket or lay them out so they don't get wrinkled, I'll put them away later. Started working on 7-1 completion, and OMG, is it so much easier than Act 6? Yes, it is. Delightfully so. It's actually fun, and that's the weird thing. The pleasantly weird thing. It's actually fun, you know, for the most part. Armand saying at a 179 win streak. Is it? Sounds about right. Yeah, that's adequate. I'll take that. I will take that. These arena grinds though can get nuts. Like 200 win streak. That's nice. That's nice. But like some people, I like my highest win streak is 777, and I intentionally stopped at lucky sevens, just for the good luck, for the Dr. Doom grind. But some people are crazy. Like, I think Brian Grant's highest win streak is like 1,100 or something like that. It's insanity. PP says, check Discord. Found something you should own. I will. I'll check it out. I could always use more things. Shameless plug number 1, though, guys. Thanks to PP for bringing it up. I do cordially invite you guys to check out and join the Rob Von server. It is the official Discord server of the channel of the stream. If you got questions, comments, concerns about which champs to bring for which path in content, or if you got questions about rank up or any of that, it's a great place to ask. If you got crystal openings to brag about or sulk about, like I did in my case here today, it's a good place to do that too. Or best still, if you've got fan art, memes, or any of that, got a spot for that as well. So there's always something going on there. I do, again, invite you guys to check that out. Got a link down in the description below, and hope to see you guys there. So basically, too long didn't read for everybody out there. It is Jubilee cosplay glasses, courtesy of Etsy, for 30 bucks. Where'd they go? So that's what it looks like on people. And there you go. Classic or modern flavors. Pick your poison. Classic for me, personally. We'll just take care of the fight here. And then get this blinding white light out of my face. I was blinded. That's my excuse. I can sulk. I can sulk. I can comment that it wasn't a good opening. I can say that. I'm not gonna dwell on it, but it could have gone better. Pop stopping in and saying, yo, Rob. What's good, Pop? How's it going? Always a pleasure, bud. What's new? Not gonna lie, I rather did quite enjoy the mock-up here for the thumbnail and for the Let's Play last week too, with the glasses and all that. It was fun. It's just the right amount of silly for my liking. Just think about one of the many cosmic Ghost Riders. You'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Oh crap, I'm Magneto. I could have prevented this. Coulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Boink. Just like that. Bye-bye, Nick. Deuces. Well, that was a waste of a special. I mean, it worked out, but still. Jeez. Alright. Quick break. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just stretching. Pro tip for anybody ever contemplating doing a featured arena grind: take breaks, sleep, and take breaks. Stretch, massage your hands, a little bit of TLC, because you're in it for the long haul, so may as well be comfortable. Boink. Come on, Hood. Enough of this invisibility nonsense. Am I a plaid shirt fan? I have been known to dabble. But yeah, usually, yeah. It got to be got to a point where I was like, do I have any non-plaid shirts? And I realized that I did, but I didn't have enough of a balance as much as I would like. Wind up fleshing it out a little bit, but yeah, it's nice digging these out of the closet. Dust off some of the mothballs, you know. That was like a heavy Boston accent or something for some reason. The mothballs. Silly Mordo. Your silly power gain. Don't bring any of that nonsense here. Because speaking of shirts, there was one guy, and I know people have made fun of like people like Steve Jobs, right? Who's always had the black turtleneck and the blue jeans and the New Balance, right? Like as his sole wardrobe. But I actually knew people in real life too that really were like that. Just like a closet full of black shirts, the exact same black shirt. And it's like, I mean, you do you. You do you. It's always nice to just mix it up a little bit, though, too. Add a little bit of color. Or at least enough to give people enough of a visual cue to let them know that you've showered since the last time they saw you. That helps too. So Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do Ant-Man. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 rows. 11 rows of champs. Gonna be here for a while, guys. Gonna be here for a while. If you need a new one, try a Banana Republic Luxe flannel material. I have more than I should. She'll all be on clearance now. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Because the thing with Banana Republic and me is that I usually wind up running a size larger at Banana Republic than I do elsewhere. Which is nice, because then that means that I should find something that actually fits me there now. Knock on wood. But I'll give it a try. Is it just like a more breathable or lighter material, or... Tom Higgins stopping by saying, hello, Rob. Have you ever just worn black? Well, first off, Tom, how's it going, bud? Have you ever just worn black? Black shirt, yes. Black shirt and black jeans with black shoes. Never rocked the eyeliner, though. There was a time when I could have, but I was like, nah, it's too much work. So I didn't. Just wore the rest of the uniform. Rob Vonnie Cash. Dude, man, all I'm saying is that we've never been seen in the same place together. That's all. When I completed 7-1, should I go for a 6-star featured for my hunting APOC? By the way, I am well due for a trash pull. Really just depends on how many other 6-stars you got. If you are hurting for like your first, not even gods here, but your first like useful, and this is just a rule of thumb for everybody too. If you're still hunting for your first useful champ in a certain class, then go for basic. You're gonna have better odds pulling somebody useful out of that, and save yourself the 5,000 shards. That having been said, speaking from my own experience, this is the best featured 6-star crystal that they've ever done, and just about everything in there is useful to me. So in that regard, yeah, 100%, I would go, I'd go featured. But like if it's your first 10, first dozen, first 20, whatever, 6 stars, then no, still probably go basic. Any such suggestions for 7-1 unlimited power? Besides Ronin, Morningstar, or Magic? I mean, there's a number of different ways I suppose you could potentially do it. I mean, obviously those are the easiest ways. But like if you were to use a Killmonger and just cycle special 2s and then tank the special 3 because of the special 2, that's an option. I hate to say Quake because just use Quake, bro. It's so dumb and condescending and not helpful. But oh. Ghost with Hood, maybe. I don't think Gwenpool, because I mean Gwenpool would be able to eat specials, but if she gets any sort of dot on her on top of that, she's toast. I was about to say Void. I don't think Void, though, because I think it's a passive power increase as opposed to like a buff that increases power. So I don't think Void would be able to do a lot. Mr. Fantastic, I think with his pre-fight might help with that too for power suppression. That might not be a worst idea. I mean, there's other options. There's definitely other options. I think really the hardest thing about that is just planning around everybody else, right? So you bring at least one champ for the boss, and then just scout out and see who's going to be the most annoying fight there, and account for that, and try and cheese the rest. And good luck. Hey, stop it. Stop it, She-Hulk. Awesome. Good thanks, Grind for 4-star Jubilee. Just wanted to watch a 3rd episode of The Punisher. Intense, but very good. It is definitely intense. They do that very well. They definitely do that very well. Venom can eat the buffs and heal up, but can't parry too much. Venom Pool, I suppose, could too with his special one Om ability. Symbiote Supreme, perhaps, if he can nullify. I forget, though, if it is active or passive. If it's active, then, yeah, Symbi should be able to eat all those. Heading to sleep. It's late here. See you some other time. All right, Wave Rebel. Take care, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy them Z's. I'll catch you later. Dumbass, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well, all things considered. Can't complain. Getting there. Getting there. Weeks flown by. Been busy with a bunch of different freelance art projects. Doing the thumbnails and editing for the channel here. And, you know, periodically getting to spend time with the family as well, so. Little of this, little of that. Grady says, all right, bud, might see you in a bit, but I'm going live, putting this buzz to a good use. There you go. There you go. That's how you know you're ready to start. Well, nice, man. Good luck. Do that, do that, do that. Falcon, you can just go away with that delicious pasta talk. Just get out of here. Just get out of here. I don't need to hear that. Your words hurt me. Does someone think we've passed the golden age in comic book movies? I think we're in the silver age now. I need to think on that for a sec. Because my first knee-jerk reaction is, yes. But I think the golden age of comic book movies has been done for a while. Right? Because, like, the best comic book movies have all been done and come out by, like, collectively for the most part. What was it? Late 2000s, early 2010s. And I mean, that's even including like original Superman. Not original, but Christopher Reeve Superman, Keaton Batman. Like, you gotta throw those in the mix as well. Blade. OG Wesley Snipes Blade. You got Spider-Man 2. Dark Knight. So, I mean, that's 2006 right there. Or 2008, one or the other. 2008. Leading up to a Winter Soldier in, I don't know, whatever the heck year that was. Not to mention the countless different, like, I don't know, not anti-hero, but like riffs on superhero movies that were actually still pretty good, like Hancock, for instance. But yeah, but in terms of like big razzle-dazzle cinematic stuff, for me at least, following up on that next comment, for me, Endgame I think is a nice cap on at least the current Marvel movies. I've always been a fan of like street level heroes, Daredevil, Batman, stuff like that. Before Batman like got whisked through time and all that nonsense, but he died and came back to life, and not a big fan, right? And that's why I really enjoyed, one of the aspects I really enjoyed about early MCU, right? It's like Iron Man actually looked like a dude in a suit as opposed to like all the extremis nano armor. And it's like that's nice, but I'm not as interested. You know, Captain America is just a dude with the super serum, right? It's plausible, tangible, not like Captain Marvel that like is just a broken god. And then you're starting getting into like the Eternals, and you know, Fantastic Four is going to have their abilities, but then more importantly, you're going to be able to fight like Galactus and whatnot in space. You know, it's just like it's cool, and it's common canon, and there's definitely a big fan base for it. But for me personally, it's not like it gets to be a bit too fantasy for my liking. I've always seen superheroes as people, right? As opposed to like, well, that's not the right way to say that. Because I like Star Wars because Star Wars is space and it's fantasy, and it's in a future sort of setting and whatnot. And I can separate that from being like, oh yeah, that just happened down the street in or across the country in New York yesterday. Yeah, sure, right. You get that degree of separation. Everybody else, not as much. I don't know. I'm rambling, but yes, to answer the question. 2014 was Winter Soldier. There you go. Iron Man had to plug himself into the wall socket. Yeah, it's just like fun stuff like that, right? I don't know. I personally have always enjoyed like it just being a dude in a suit, like an armor suit, right? Like you can tell that there's just different layers of metal and machinery and stuff over a person, as opposed to like again the skin tight nano suit and whatnot that can do literally everything that he just invented, produced, and is using like a year after the last like completely groundbreaking invention. I'm going along with it because I like the character, but it's just not my personal preference. Not my personal preference. Batman and Daredevil and even the Punisher were heroes any person could almost become with the right motivation. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. There's that. Just had a good old Rob tangent. Yeah. Yeah. And there goes Rob again, just wandering into the wilderness in Tangent Land. In the Ralph Wiggum accent. I'm alien space jet fuel. Yeah, basically. Basically. Nothing wrong with it, just not my preference. Imagine Iron Man aboard. Dang, I forgot to bring my adapter. Has anyone got a US power plug adapter? Please. I'm dying over here. Yeah, right. Kind of dampen the heroism a little bit, larger than life. See, it's from an alternate reality where everyone just got on the same page and there's just one universal socket and everyone just goes along and conforms to it just to keep production simple. And the fact that you can take your devices anywhere else in the world and it just automatically works instead of needing a stupid adapter for no good reason that's unique to your country or province or corner of the globe. While we're at it, have the entire globe be on the metric system just because it makes sense. Not stupid nonsense conversions for no good reason, just because. I don't know. More tangents. More tangents. I am at risk of being the old man on the porch in the rocking chair, waving my fist at the clouds going over. Cheers, all. Keep punching this 6-star button. I got no 6 stars to show for it, but I'm just so it's just muscle memory at this point. It's just so ingrained. It's like all right, 6-star time. 6 stars are on cooldown, or off of cooldown. It's time to roll. They are not. They are not. Boink. You know, it's always fun, especially if you live in either in an apartment complex, or if you just live with a bunch of other people nearby, is if someone has a conversation right on the other side of the window or right below your window. They're just carrying on their conversation like completely ignorant of the fact that there's like me minding my own business, being like the silent participant of the conversation. I always love when that happens. Scary thing is, if the U.S. switched to metric, we would have even more riots. Oh yeah, people would just lose their mind. People would lose their mind. What do you mean everything is a multiple of 10? It's the only multiple that most people can easily multiply and divide by already anyway. It's un-American is what it is. BS fractions or arbitrary measurements. Yep. Oh yeah. Good luck convincing the rest of us of it, though. We're set in our ways. The rest of the world needs to conform to us. I don't know. That's enough of me talking about that. I just think it'd be easier. Again, just for that exact reason. It's easier to multiply by factors of 10 than anything else. Just to keep things simple. Stop it. Stop it. Stop kicking me. I don't appreciate this. I don't like it. Well, that, and not only just the metric system, but just like the way that you guys have your paper measured. You know, I'll take a sheet of, was it A1 paper? And then have that be standardized as well. That's nice. Keeps it simple. There we go. Tinfoil hat theory. Kabam invented the imperial system, just like EQ. They did. They've been around for a very long time. It's like the Templars from Assassin's Creed, right? They've just always been in the background doing their own thing. Plotting, waiting, biding their time. I think that's what it is. I think we stumbled onto it. Now all I gotta do is find that Apple of Eden or whatever, and we'll be good to go. So I really thought that they would have wound up releasing the legend scores for Act 7, 7-1 by now. Again, I don't anticipate, and I'm really convinced that I do not have a Legends time. However, it just would be nice to have that final verification that I don't have a Legends, so I can start, like, in my mind, ramping up for the 7-2 Legends run. Whenever that is. Yeah, Sinister Fight. That'd be nice. One of these years, I'm going to finally figure out how to play Sinister. And before I do that, after all these years, I'm finally going to learn what Sinister can do aside from just reflect damage masteries, or damage debuffs, and inflict concussion. Well, that's not good. Do that, and there you go. He's down. Awesome. One less Sinister to deal with. Always a plus. Actually, after this fight, I should see how long it's going to be till the next round of 6 stars come off cooldown. Nice thing is, too, that I'm already at 30 mil, which means I'm only 10 mil shy of my goal, almost, by the end of the night. Which means I can sleep easy. When was the last time you guys did a featured arena grind? If you've ever done a featured arena grind. Always interested to hear that. If you guys are listening after the fact, let me know in the comment section. Or if you guys here hanging out live have done a featured run, how'd that go? Always different angles, different stories, especially depending on if you even like running arena in the first place. Because I'd imagine that a featured arena ground would suck if you hate arena. Like, absolutely through and through dislike it. Wink. Last grind was a 4-star Heimdall. 4-star is all you need. 4-star is all you need. It's not like Guardian here where it's like each different flavor rarity winds up boosting his ability. It's like, nope, Heimdall just does what Heimdall does. Have fun. Never did a 5-star featured arena, but I have done every 4-star featured since the Warlock. I quite like arena. Hey, good on you, bud. One of us. One of us. What do you like about it? If you don't mind my asking. I appreciate two things about it. I appreciate, first of all, it's something that you can easily just like tune in, plug in, and tune out to do. Pop in the... Wow, that dates me. Turn on a show on Netflix or HBO or whatever. Have that playing. Focus on that. Just put up some points in the background aside from that. That's nice. And then the other thing is that, especially for big grinds like this, I actually get to play deeper into my roster for champs that I just don't ever touch. Uh-oh. Alright. And she still evades. Love it. Love it. One more thing for my Q to-do list is the 2021 updated version of the arena guide. Maybe like a week's worth of content right there. It's just explaining the ins and outs of arena grinding and how to prep and all that. It's a bit. I'm on the last quest of Variant 5 completion. Gonna do it with my hot voice in the background and then open the rewards. Well, cheers, bud. Best of luck to you on the reward opening there too. Hope we get some spicy loot. Beautiful. PP plays on an iPad, so I would put Netflix on the mini screen when I would do some arena. Yeah. Or you could put it on the refrigerator, seeing as how smart refrigerators are a thing nowadays. My only hold up with that is like what else you could wire it to. It's like, sure, you could like install cable and have like a cable plug running out the back, but drift off effect of arena is nice. Gaining units and battle chips and no pesky nodes. Yeah, that's a big plus too. Because that adds up. I mean, granted, I think those specific, the arena crystals, needs a significant amount of love, but Hey, stop it. Oh, right. I'm like, why is nothing working? And then I was like, oh, right. Daredevil. That makes sense. Plus, Arena keeps most champs' animations fresh in the mind. Smart, yeah. Scout your enemy. Know how to fight them. Gives you practice in inopportune situations, too. Like if you get a one of those Doom squads, say, damage squads. You know what I'm talking about. Gives you a chance to practice some survivability, which is always good. Just add it to the list. And he seriously dislikes War Machine. Yep, especially with the unblockable special 1. Or put him on a node that has unblockable and then special 1. And there's that. Surprised War Machine didn't find his way to the 5-star feature crystal this time either. I had thought that he would be a pretty natural shoe-in. Let's do that and that and that. And this. Or Rage Node. Rage Node in particular. Unless you have someone who can like nullify those the Furies. Oh, Heimdall. Love it. It's always fun too going through lower levels of EQ, like normal or heroic or something, with like your 565 champs just to blitz through it, and you get to a node where it's like rage. You're like, well, I guess I have to KO you in a few hits. Otherwise, it's gonna be fun times. Awesome. Video idea, Rob. Tips, tricks, and skills you'll need to do endgame content. I came up with 14 points of things I felt were important. Well, there you go. Shoot that over. Well, if that's something you want to share, shoot it over on Discord. If it's something you want to hold on to for a potential video yourself, obviously, of course, by all means, but. Get out of here, Heimdall. Do that. Grip it. Super grip. Oh boy. We got 6 stars coming off a cooldown. That's going to be a doozy. That's going to be a doozy. Because I am starting to fade. That's not good. Do a 2-part tier list. Spots 11 to 20, whomever. Spots 1 to 10 are all Elsa. Yeah, naturally, of course. Of course. Step 1. Get an Elsa. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Roger, Roger. No, I will never make videos. Shared the idea with Vega 2, but more YouTubers the better, I think. I will send it over tomorrow on Discord. Cheers. Any section in particular? No, probably just throw it in general, I think. Throw it in general. Cheers, bud. Big ol' spinny kick to the face. Dr. Bam had fixed vision Marcus arm bug. Allegedly. Come on. There we go. Awesome. Domino down. Ugh. Stiff. Please feel free to alter ad as you see fit. Just an idea that might help some players struggling in Act 6 and up. Really appreciate it, Falcon. Really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to checking that out. Let's throw Thanos in there. It's still so wild that I got a freaking 5-star Thanos. That's nuts. Who'd have thought? I mean, don't get me wrong, the dude's not the best cosmic champ. But good lord. I think one of these. So here's another idea that I've been kicking around. So like for a 1 week, for one, it's like one of the rerun arenas. I just like forego arena entirely. Just focus on like playing a character. And I don't know who, and I don't know really what I would do with it or to what end, but can't fight the feeling that I grind to get a character and then I get the character and then the character sits on the bench because I'm already grinding the next character, and that just continues on in perpetuity. So it'd be nice to actually play some of these guys. Thinking of taking one of these 5-star techs up to rank Hulkbuster. Or these techs up to rank Hulkbuster, Darkhawk, or Sentinel. I think Hulkbuster first. Who is awakened and who is not? That's the biggest kicker. And what sig level? Because that's really important for Darkhawk and Sentinel both. Darkhawk though especially. Either which way, yes, you definitely should take one of those 3 up. All 3 of them are going to be immensely useful. Text that. Ouch. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Go in here, make sure he's actually down. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks for not proccing towards Thunderquack, which would have done a A noticeable amount of damage. Yeah, because that's all based on modified ability. Modified damage in attack. Dan's back there. Awesome. Alright. One more right there. Of course, it's a Doom fight because nothing can be easy. And then with this in mind, unfortunately, I'm going to need to back out and call it a night. I am at risk of knocking out, and that's not good. Last thing I need to do is pass out mid-arena. So, what I plan to do, get some Zs, come back in refreshed, keep rolling out the last 10 million points, and change. 10 million for sure, though. Get ready to snag that 5-star here come Sunday. Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. Nice. So, with that in mind, who should we go raid, guys? Who should we go raid? Let's see, we said howdy to, so we got Max streaming, BG, of course, Grady, and Pool Dead. But first, Tom. Tom says all three are awakened Sig 40. Personally, of the lot there, I would say either Darkhawk or Hulkbuster. Darkhawk or Hulkbuster. Darkhawk just for the long haul, because the more times you dupe him and the more SIGs you get on him, the better and better he gets. But yeah, I mean, if Hulkbuster wouldn't be a bad choice either, and by the sound of it, since it sounds like you were leaning Hulkbuster anyway, I think that'd be a fantastic choice. Go say hey to Max. All right, I am all about that. So, in that case, let's go say hey to Max. That is the link. Let's go under the handle Rob Von Raid. Say howdy. Wish him luck, because he's going for Jubilee as well. But that, for now, is going to do me for tonight, everybody. I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been the 5-star Jubilee featured arena grind. I do plan on hopefully coming back same time tomorrow night for the last bit before arena winds up closing out in a couple days' time. I'm going for a top 300. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But again, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have not already, smash the like button, ring that notification bell, and I ask for your consideration to subscribe to the channel, because all that stuff does help me out immensely, helps the channel grow, helps the discoverability, and that's all very much appreciated. Got a couple of videos coming out later on, including a big rank up video and some gameplay stuff, so stay tuned for that. But until next time, everybody, I'm going to go say hey to Max. Hope to see you guys there. But until next time, all, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, all. Bye for now.